everybody! So, my name is Nailah Mumtazah Kahhar and welcome back to my channel. So guys, today I will explain to you about the articles that I have read, and this is my first video of article presentation. So yeah, let's get started. So, these are the list of the articles that I have read, guys, and there are 10 articles. This article is all about the teaching and learning EFL speaking skill. Yeah. So the first article, the title is Developing EFL Learner Speaking Ability, Accuracy, and Fluency. So this article contains is literature review on methods, theories, and activities that can improve EFL learner speaking skills, accuracy, and fluency. So this paper aims to provide engaging material and empowering activities such as imitation and responsiveness to develop EFL learner speaking, and also accuracy and fluency. It acknowledges the importance of English language teaching and highlight the widespread good English speaking skills in the various fields. And the benefits from this article is provide practical insight for teacher and on the factors that influence speaking skills and the importance of considering students' need. So it offers concrete teaching strategies to improve speaking accuracy and also fluency. In addition, the strengths are summarized numerous theories and research studies, and also provide example of speaking activities. Yeah, so it emphasizes the importance of accuracy, not only the one. So it's two key components of speaking proficiency, and it's also provide the example of speaking activities such as the conversation. However, the weakness are no new empirical data and also lack detail of practical implementations. So yeah, even though it's provide the speaking activities, it's only 1 until 5 lines. Yeah, so it's not really detailed for the conversation activities. So I think that's all. And yeah, let's move to the next slide. The title is The Impact of Cooperative Learning Approach. On the development of EFL learner speaking fluency. So the content of this article is quantitative research on effectiveness of the numbered heads and think pair share strategies in improving the speaking fluency of Iranian students. So yeah, this article, The Impact of Cooperative Learning Approach, is discuss the impact of cooperative learning approach and on the development of EFL learners speaking fluency. And the benefits is from this article is proof that the cooperative learning significantly improve fluency. So yeah, it highlights the effectiveness of cooperative learning in improving speaking fluency. And the strengths are from this article is experimental design with a control group. And the next one is the strong statistical data. Yeah, so it provides evidence and the positive impact of specific teaching strategies. Okay, and the last point is the weaknesses. It's focused only on fluency. So yeah, it focuses specifically only on the fluency, and it may not address accuracy or other aspect of speaking ability. Okay, so let's move to the next slide. So this is the third article, is with the title as EFL Speaking Acquisition Identifying Problems suggestion learning strategies, and examining their effect on students speaking fluency. So yeah, this article is identifying speech problems in Jordanian students and providing effective strategies and testing their impact on fluency. This study aims to discover, identify, and sort out the most difficult EFL speaking problems that are faced by the Jordanian students, and as well as the effective speaking acquisition strategies to overcome this problem. And the next is the benefit from this article is useful for teachers to understand common students' difficulties and applicable solutions. It's identifying specific issues and suggestion relevant learning strategies. Okay, so the next is are the strengths. The first one is uses a mixed method, qualitative and quantitative. The second one is there is a concrete strategy trial. So yeah, this article using qualitative and quantitative for the pre-test and post-test approach to investigate the effect of the suggested strategies. And however, there is the weakness from this article. So it limited sample, so it's only for males from one university. So this article focusing on male students in Jordan, that may limit the applicability of the findings to a broader populations. Yeah. Okay, so let's move to the next article. So the next article is, the title is Enhancing English Speaking Proficiency Through Video Assignment, Addressing Linguistic and Psychological Challenges Among Indonesian EFL Students. So this article is about literature review on the linguistic and psychological challenges of Indonesian EFL learners and solutions through video assignment. Yeah, I think it's such interesting for the title and for the article. So this literature review explored the linguistics such as grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation, and also the psychological such as the lack of confidence and fear, anxiety, challenges that faced by the Indonesian EFL learners in developing their speaking skills. So the article proposed that the use of video assignment as an effective tool for improving their speaking skill and overcoming these obstacles. The benefits from this article is we know that video assignment can help and reduce anxiety and increase the confidence for the speaking ability. Yeah, so it offers practical technology-based solution, yeah, like the video task itself for EFL speaking challenges, and particularly for Indonesian learners. And the strengths from these articles are focused on the Indonesian context. The first one is, and the second one is comprehensive analysis of challenges and solution. However, there is the weaknesses such as the no observational or experimental data. So yeah, as a literature review, this study may lack direct empirical data from its own research. Okay, let's move to the fifth article, The title is Using Social Media to Promote EFL Learner Speaking Skill Perception from Both Teacher and Learners. So yeah, this article survey of Bangladesh teachers and students' perception of the use of social media such as Facebook, Instagram, IMO to improve their speaking skill. So yeah, this paper examined the significance of social media, as I said before, in developing L2 learners' communication skill, particularly in promoting university students' speaking skills in Bangladesh, based on teachers and also the students' perception. The benefits from this article is demonstrate the great potential of social media as a means of independent and interactive learning. So yeah, it's demonstrate the potential of social media as a powerful tool for promoting EFL speaking skill. And also the strengths are involves the perspective of both teachers and students relevant to digital and also relevant to the digital age. This article collect perception from both teacher and also the students, so it's providing a dual perspective. However, the weakness is focus is limited to a specific platform such as YouTube or TikTok, and it's are not discussed. And also the geographical focus is limited to the students in Bangladesh. Okay, so the next article, the title is Current Trends in EFL Speaking Instruction, the State of Art Review. So this article, a review of current trends in speaking instruction, including the integration of digital media, psychological factors, and also the methods such as TBL and PBL, task-based learning and project-based learning. This article reviews current practice in EFL speaking instruction, highlight recent development, and identifying future trends in the field. So it discusses key challenges, effective teaching methods such as role play, debate, project-based learning, and also the role of social or digital media such as TikTok and Flipgrid. And yeah, psychological factors such as anxiety, motivation, and also gender or differences. And so the benefits from this article is provides a comprehensive overview of development in speaking instruction. So it provides a comprehensive overview of current trends and strategies in EFL speaking instruction. There are the strengths of this article. It synthesizes of the latest literature and also emphasizes a balance between accuracy and fluency. So it synthesizes current research and offers a broad recommendation for teachers and also researchers. But however, there is the weakness from this article. As a review, it might not provide in-depth details about each method or case study. So the weakness, as a review, it may not provide the depth details about each method or case study that provide in this article. So yeah, let's move to the next slide. So the next article's title is about the unpacking online collaborative learning in teaching EFL speaking, insight from 3 rural area case studies. So yeah, this article is talk about case study on the application on online collaborative learning or OCL for teaching speaking skills in remote areas of Papua. So yeah, the article discussed the OCL in speaking instruction with insight from 3 rural case study in rural area, including the psychological effect, of peer and also group interaction on OCL learning. And the benefits from this article is proves that OCL is effective in areas with limited access, promoting lifelong learning. So it provides insight into application of OCL rural setting, including overcoming the obstacles such as the poor internet connection and also the lack of interaction. Yeah, and the strengths are focus on rural contexts that are often overlooked, and also practical strategies for teachers. So it provides the strategies also. Yeah, and however the weakness is only relevant to rural context in Papua. So it not be widely generalizable due to the focus on specific rural area in Papua. Okay, let's move to the next slide. Sorry, I can't speak. English teacher challenges of teaching EFL speaking in Indonesian vocational high school sectors. So this article is about qualitative study on the challenges faced by EFL teachers in teaching speaking at Indonesian vocational school. Yeah, so this paper reports findings from interview with 4 EFL teacher at Indonesian vocational high school that regarding the challenges they face in teaching EFL speaking and how they address them in the classroom. Like the key challenges that identify include students' limited vocabulary, which affect their speaking skills. So yeah, the benefits from this article is provide insight into the real challenges faced by the teacher in the field and the need for curriculum reform. So it provides teachers' perspective on the challenges of teaching EFL speaking in the context of Indonesian vocational high school. And the strengths are in-depth analysis through interviews and also proposed policy solutions such as the curriculum reform. However, the weaknesses from this article are small sample size, only 4 teachers in one school, and also does not involve the student's perspective such as the other article. So yeah, let's move to the next article. The title is Issue in Teaching Speaking to EFL Learners. So this article is explained about a conceptual overview of speaking teaching issues, including the differences between oral and written language, and also the direct versus indirect approaches. This article discussed the real obstacle that faced by the teacher and learners in teaching and mastering speaking skills, and attempts to highlight the concept of speaking and issues relevant to the proper teaching of speaking to EFL learners, such as strategies for increasing awareness and correcting spoken errors. And yeah, the benefits from this article is a strong theoretical basis for teacher to choose the right speaking teaching strategies. So it provides a basic understanding of the challenges in teaching EFL speaking. So yeah, the teachers can choose the right speaking teaching strategies by this article. And the strengths are from this article is focus on practical issue in the classroom and also discuss the key theories. So it's highlight the importance of language awareness and oral error correction as appropriate procedures. And however, the weakness is no empirical data or new case study. So it's general in nature and does not offer specific solution or empirical case study. Okay, so let's move to the last article. The last article title is Enhancing L2 Learners Self-Regulated Speaking Through Digital Oral Dialect Journaling, an EFL classroom-based study. So this article is experimentation with the application of .g to improve speaking self-regulation in Hong Kong students. So this study focused improving self-regulated speaking skill in L2 learners through .g or Digital Oral Dialect Journal in EFL classroom-based study. It highlights that SRL or self-regulated learning research over the past 2 decades has largely focused on reading and writing and leaving speaking as underexplored area. So the benefits from this article is .g has been proven to improve independent learning strategies and reduce speaking anxiety. And it also offers an innovation approach like .g to enhance self-regulation in EFL speaking. And then the strengths are from this article. It's combination of quantitative and qualitative data. It's mixed and also innovative technology-based design. However, the weakness is small sample size. So it's only 19 students. So it's short and also short intervention duration. That might require adequate digital infrastructure for .g implementation. Okay, so I think that's all for the article, and now we're going to explain the interconnection between the articles. So the first one is overall these 10 articles provide a rich interconnected picture of the landscape of EFL teaching and learning. They can be grouped into several main themes. So there are 4 themes. The first one is identification and addressing challenges. So several articles such as the issue in teaching, several articles consistently identify linguistic challenge such as vocab, grammar, pronunciation, and psychological challenges such as anxiety, lack of confidence, and fear as the main obstacles for EFL learners. These articles complement each other by addressing the issue from general perspective and Indonesian context and the teacher case studies. Okay, and the next one is the role of technology and also the digital media. 3 articles highlight that the importance of technology, such as enhancing English speaking proficiency through assignment, proposed video assignment, and then using media to promote EFL learner speaking skill that discuss the social media, and also the enhancing L2 learner self-regulation speaking through .g that introduced the digital dialect journals. And the last is current trends in EFL speaking instruction. It brings all this together by discussing trends in integrating platform like TikToks and Flipgrid. And this reflects a paradigm shift towards more digitally connected learning. And the next one is teaching methodologies and strategies. So the article offers a variety of pedagogical strategies such as developing EFL learner speaking ability, accuracy, and fluency. It suggests limitation and responsive activities for accuracy and fluency, and then the impact of cooperative learning approach on the development of EFL learner speaking fluency. It emphasizes cooperative learning and also discuss online collaborative learning. And last is the current trends in EFL speaking instruction. It provides an overview of strategies such as role play and then project-based learning. It shows that there is no one size fits all approaches, and a combined method is most effective. and the last one is the psychological aspect and self-regulations. Yeah, so psychological challenges emerge as a common thread in several articles, enhancing how to learn self-regulated. Speaking through .j and specifically addresses this by introducing self-regulation and also showing that the progress is not only about language exposure but also about the learner independence and self-management. Okay, so the conclusion is all of this article complement each other and reinforce the understanding that empower EFL speaking skill is a complex process that require the mastery of theory and current trends and also technological innovations in learning and also adaptation of strategies to the local context, attention to the student psychological factors and also policy that support and teacher training. So there is no single solution, but it's the combination of this mutually supportive approach that can help EFL learner, particularly in Indonesia, to improve their confidence, fluency, and accuracy in speaking English. So guys, that's all from me. So I'm sorry that I have a mistake in my video. So bye guys, thank you for watching.